This is your Uncle TreeJam and we are back with Mass Effect 2. Last time we spent some time with crew debriefs after Kasumi Goto's loyalty mission, and then did a little bit of shopping on the Citadel and Omega. But now it's time for us to do a little bit more in terms of preparing for another loyalty mission, this time Zaeed Massani's loyalty mission. I want to go over here and make sure we have everything we need. I think we have an emergency shielding upgrade. We did pick up a medical upgrade last time, so this would actually allow us to restore squad members' shields to full health. The only thing is I'm not planning to use Metagel all that often. If a squad mate does go down, I'm intending to minimize my use of Metagel. I'll probably stay down until the fight is over. So this is not a priority for me just yet. However, this might be a priority later. So for the time being, I'm gonna go ahead and let that be, and actually let me double check that research terminal again. I think we're good. Alright, so without further ado, I do want to get ready for Zaeed Massani's loyalty mission. So let's boot up the galaxy map. And we're gonna go ahead and leave the vicinity of Omega and make our jump to the Ismar frontier. Now Zaeed's loyalty mission is going to take us outside of the Aquila system, so let's go ahead and head over to Alista. Or no, that's actually Firewalker. We're not going to do that. We're going to go over to Faya, if that's how you say that. And here we are. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and once we're done with the loyalty mission, I'm going to look around and harvest resources. But for now, we can go ahead and just briefly go through these. And then there's a small cratered rock. Its crust contains various light metals, though none in any concentration worth the trouble of mining. While the rest of the Faya system has seen extensive industrialization, and mine layers follow. Really? Is it depleted? Oh, wait, you know what? You lied to me! None in the concentration worth the trouble of mining. It's rich! You lied. I'm gonna come back here and mine this planet later. Take a look at this gas giant real quick. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time reading them unless the descriptions are short, but I will focus on planets that are basically the sites for missions. So let's go over to, there should be one more planetoid or planet body. There we go. Viantel. And it has a lot of water and leads to water cracking industries. The radius of Viantel has decreased by 2 kilometers since the initial settlement of Ilium. Of 72,000 cubic kilometers of ice. Wow. Think about how much effort that would take to actually decrease a planet's size and diameter from that. Diameter, right? Yeah, I think yeah, it's, or no, the radius of Viantel is decreased by 2 kilometers, which is sizable. Yeah. So, in any case, let's go ahead and head over to Zorya. This is where we have to head over to help Zaeed. Mud, sweat, and spores is how the Blue Sun's mercenaries characterize a planet that gave birth to their home office. This lush garden world is known for its heavy plant and fungal life, creating spectacular jungle zones over much of its 8 continents. Despite persistent problems with rot and rust, Zorya attracts investors and corporations from all throughout the galaxy, since it has exploited only a fraction of its potential resources. The Blue Suns dominate security contracts on Zorya, so much that residents describe them less like a monopoly and more like a conquering regime. As a population of 148 million, founded in 2160, the capital of Thun. So, it looks like the surface temperature is around 33 degrees Celsius. Not too hot by my standards, but, you know, certainly not, definitely above room temperature. Ah, what am I kidding? That is hot by my standards. I'm not gonna pretend to be a badass. If only I could say I could tolerate 33 degrees, but, you know, I've kind of become an air conditioning mammal, so maybe that'll change in the future. I don't become as reliant on the luxuries of life. For the time being, let's go ahead and bring up somebody. We're going to be facing Blue Sun, so we're going to ideally need someone who can take care of shields, and having some armor penetration capability for certain enemies would be great. Let's see. Garrus is an okay choice. I like him. Miranda, of course. Overload and Warp are a very good combo. We have Grunt and his concussive shot. He's got that Claymore shotgun too. Actually, since we have area overload unlocked for Garrus, I might go ahead and just use him. We could take Miranda, but I like Garrus's use of sniper rifles and assault rifles. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and leave the talents for Shepard where they are. I could always put some points into possibly, maybe one into cryo ammo, but I also want to save it for an operative upgrade. So, tough choice. I'm going to go ahead and hold back on the upgrade. Zaeed Massani, you're sitting about where I want you, to be honest. But we could give you 1 point into Mercenary Veteran. Let's do that. And Garrus, you're looking pretty good. Not much I can really do here, so let's move on. Okay, I think we got our loadout set. I'm gonna have Garrus switch up to Vindicator. Zaeed's gonna do the same thing. He's already got it equipped. And I'm gonna make sure I've got what I need. Focus SMG, looking pretty good. Carnifex hand cannon, looking sexy. And I don't plan to use a missile launcher, but there we go. Alright folks, I believe we're set and ready to go. Let's go ahead and land on Zorya, and we're going to help out Zaeed with his loyalty mission and take care of the Eldfell-Ashland refinery. But we're going to find out a little bit more about Zaeed's past.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
Understood. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and mention, I'm not going to go into too much detail just yet. I'm going to let Zaeed's mission speak for itself for the most part. And I'll save my critique for a little bit later. Let's go ahead and make sure our SMG is properly spec'd. Same thing for a sniper. And even if targets don't have shields, it's always good to know that we can overload their, or actually we can sabotage their weapons just by disruptor ammo. And I should mention, let's take a look here. Yeah, okay, just want to make sure we have that, yeah. Level 3 is the one that gives us the weapon overheat. Let's go ahead and press forward. Make sure this area is clear. Okay. I've always noticed there's a little bit of a strange... Let me...
All over but the cleanup.
Yeah, there's a really strange shadow effect that I've noticed even in the base game. Unless I'm not remembering properly, this area's always been kind of strangely shaded. This area of the ground. Food for thought.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close.
So now we're hearing from Vido Santiago, the commander on the ground for the Blue Suns. We're gonna hear a little bit more from Vido when Zaeed and Vido actually meet up. But for the time being, let's go ahead and make sure Zaeed actually got his disruptor ammo equipped.
You got it.
And actually, Garrus.
Change weapons.
Let's have both of you snipers, but then again... No.
Affirmative.
I'm gonna have you have an assault rifle. Okay, let's go ahead and move up. Look like we're seeing some dead bodies, possibly some workers from the Eldfell-Ashland refinery that the Blue Suns have seized.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vido's style. Let's push ahead.
Poor people. They didn't get far, unfortunately. I'm tempted, but... should I? You know what? No, I'm not a psycho just yet. Besides, we'll have plenty of time to do a pie jacks when we get to Tachanka.
Command to Bravo, take a position. Likely these people are not runaways.
Okay, they're pretty much catching on to who we are, so we need to move quickly. Aw, look at that. Little buddy got away from you, huh? Okay, I think we're coming up on our first encounter zone, so let's go ahead and get ready to get into cover.
Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint. Affirmative.
You lost shields. Oh, impressive.
Zaeed.
You got it.
Taking cover.
Whoops. Alright, gotcha, pal. Right there. Or not.
Anyone else want some? Sit down. Lock and load.
Attacking target.
Got one right in the distance over there. Here we go. Saved me some ammo. Gonna keep an eye on this heavy trooper right here. So let's have Garrus do overload. And then Zaeed. Hang on. Let me take you out first. How about... Oh, I can't... That's a shame.
We've lost kinetics. Focus fire.
I need cover.
You see that soldier just fucking bounced. Bounce, dog. That was so bootleg. That was great. I might want to be a little bit more conservative with my sniper ammo, to be honest. Okay, Zaeed.
Loud and clear.
Affirmative.
Here we go.
Actually, I'll go ahead and have you guys move up. Like you staying back there. And I did mention we're minimizing our use of metagel, so let's go ahead and deny access to this. We did get that metagel upgrade last time, so we can refill our metagel a bit.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
You got it.
Moving to cover.
Protocol down.
Okay, I can't take cover. Well, that was a tactical error on my part. I should have known better than to do that.
This'll put him down. On my way.
Let me go ahead and stun this guy real quick.
Going to cover.
Alright, let's go ahead and set him on fire. Yeah, I got a little too eager that time and didn't watch my tactics, and Garrus paid for it, so... I'm trying to take cover behind this, I don't know why I couldn't earlier. It's because I entered with the PDA and... probably... This is a bit of a tougher version of the heavy troopers, so let's go ahead and stun this bad girl.
Loud and clear.
All squads, fall back!
Okay, sorry about that, Garrus. You okay, buddy? Sorry. Got a little careless there, but hey, we pulled through. Any ammo we can pick up besides that one clip I just hit up right there? Spend some time getting a little resupplies here. But again, a reminder of how quickly the tide can turn against you on insanity if you're not careful, so word to the wise, you know, play it safe. And be a little bit more tactical in how you press forward. One thing you're going to find in this game, you do not want to be too aggressive whenever you're up against a pyro unit or any kind of flamer unit, because those guys will make your life miserable if you are too close to them. Let's go ahead and activate this bridge control, and we're going to have a moment with Zaeed Massani where he talks a little bit about his past and his history of Vido Santiago, and we're going to find out something a little bit about the Blue Suns and the founding of the Blue Suns themselves.
This is Commander Santiago. If any of you retreat while the intruders are still alive, I'll kill you myself. Now get the hell back out there!
Vido. Sounds like he hasn't changed.
Sounds like he needs to get shot.
Glad to see you and I agree. I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vido wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vido decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vido turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes, every time I sighted down on a target, every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We better get moving.
They're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
You know, I've always wondered about that little explosion sound that happens after you cross the bridge, or, you know, shortly after this moment, I should say. I don't know if that was added in for flavor, or if there's something else in the background that I've missed. But that is a very significant revelatory moment regarding Zaeed Massani. He was one of the founders of the Blue Suns, along with Vido Santiago. And it seems now that Zaeed's history of the Vigo is going to be a factor in our mission. We're going to find out a little bit more about how it's going to affect the mission going forward. And we're going to have to make a very important choice regarding our loyalty to a certain character, namely Zaeed. And I feel like I missed something. You know what? I'll go ahead and edit it in if I miss anything in that area back there. But yeah, I'll go ahead and just edit it in, and then I'll go ahead and use a more up-to-date save, and then continue from that point on. But here we are at the gatehouse. We got a little scene coming up, and now we're going to find out a little bit more about the current state of affairs between Vido and Zaeed, just in case you may not be aware of that.
Zaeed Massani, you finally tracked me down.
Vido.
Don't be stupid, Zaeed. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Massani.
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
Zaeed, you are a fucking dumbass.
We don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vido.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
I ought to knock you the hell out. But thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vido dies, whatever the cost.
I just want to go ahead and say for the record that I normally would not hit someone like that if I disagreed with them, but, you know, paragon points.
Come on!
So now we have 2 shotgunners, so you know what that means. Keep our distance. I want to go ahead and note just how convenient it was for Zaeed to have a Vindicator on full auto. So maybe I need to read up on the lore of how a Vindicator actually works, but whenever I see people fighting a Vindicator in the in-game missions, it's always in burst fire, it's not in full auto. So Zaeed, man, fucking hacks. Or maybe you're just so confident in being able to Aim that shit.
That's all of them.
Zaeed, come here. Come here, pal. You are a fuckwit. Good job, asshole. Good job. You just fucked us. If this place burns down around us, Zaeed, you know what? I'm kicking your ass in the afterlife. Just gonna go ahead and put that right there. Lay it down for you right now. Dipshit. So now we have a choice to make. Let's go ahead and do so. Depending on how you make your choice, you'll get Paragon Renegade points accordingly. But if you have enough of a certain kind of charm bonus, you can pull through okay in a later portion of this mission.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vido's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
I get why you want Vido dead, but is he really worth watching those people burn to death?
I'm not sticking around to watch. We stop to help these people and Vido gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
So now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go through a burning refinery thanks to Zaeed Massani and his, dumbassery. Good job, Zaeed. You really fucked us, you know that, right? Good job, Zaeed. Well, you know what, Zaeed? I'm gonna go ahead and make a save right here. And between this episode and now, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Zaeed Massani, because over here he has to be a little fuckwit. Get us fucked. Get us screwed. But we are going to honor our obligation to Eldfell-Ashland Refinery, the Eldfell-Ashland Company. We are going to help them out with their, with the Blue Suns taking over. But thanks to Zaeed, we've, yeah. Until next time, folks, want to go ahead and wish you guys a happy, or have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, wherever you might be in this universe or the next. Next time we've really got to work on trying to save these people thanks to Zaeed Massani over here throwing a temper tantrum. You feel good about yourself, pal? You feel smart? You feel intelligent? But until then, stay safe. Have a good one. Come here, Zaeed. I got a little present for you right now.